BBC newsreader George Alagiah has said that his cancer could have been discovered sooner if England had earlier screening like in Scotland. The 62-year-old presenter of BBC News at 6 was told that his stage 4 bowel cancer had returned just before Christmas. He was first diagnosed with the disease in 2014, which later spread to his liver and lymph nodes, but returned to work a year later after undergoing several rounds of chemotherapy and 3 major operations, one of which included the removal of most of his liver. There is less than a 10% chance of survival for at least 5 years for those with stage 4 bowel cancer. He is aware that it is too late to be cured, yet the presenter, who lives in London, says it could have been prevented. If he had lived in Scotland, he would have already been screened 3 times for the disease by the time of his first diagnosis in 2014 at 58 years old. While men and women are offered bowel cancer screening every 2 years from the age of 50 above the border, in England bowel cancer screening begins at 60. It is likely that he would have been cured if the disease was caught at an early stage, and there is a near 100% chance of surviving stage 1 bowel cancer for at least 5 years. He told the Sunday Times, "Had I been screened, I could have been picked up. Had they had screening at 50, like they do in Scotland, I would have been screened at least 3 times and possibly 4 by the time I was 58, and this would have been caught at the stage of a little polyp, snip, snip. We know that if you catch bowel cancer early, survival rates are tremendous. I have thought, why have the Scots got it and we don't?" Alagiah, who is supporting the campaign by Bowel Cancer UK and Beating Bowel Cancer to lower the age of cancer screening in England to everyone from 50, gave the interview in his home, surrounded by letters from well-wishers. "They write to me as friends, which is what many of them regard me as because I am in their living rooms every evening," he said. The newsreader, who arrived at the BBC in 1989 and joined BBC News at 6 in 2007, said he was more disappointed than shocked after being informed that his cancer had returned after believing he had made it. Alagiah, who was born in Sri Lanka, has been married to his wife Frances for 33 years and they have 2 sons, Adam, 31, and Matt, 27. He was first diagnosed in 2014 after discovering blood in his stools while on a skiing holiday. After undergoing a colonoscopy, a tumor was discovered on his bowel. An MRI scan later found 8 tumors in his liver. In 2016 he told The Telegraph, "I get anxious and then there is a huge relief when the doctor tells me it is clear again. But I am under no illusions. The doctor warned me last year, your cancer knows the road, the pathway out of the gut. It can happen again." The presenter now tries to remain positive and stay fit in preparation for surgery, if it is required, but said he sometimes has wobbly moments when he imagines his family without him.